everyone, welcome back to my channel Heart Warriors Tarot. My name's Deanna and we're going to be doing your daily energy reading for Monday, September the 9th. I hope you're all well. I hope you all had a fabulous weekend. I'm going to chime my singing bowl, so if you can just try and clear your mind, tune in to yourself, your body, and focus on the area you would like some advice in. Dear Spirit, thank you for being with us here today and guiding this reading for the highest good of all. Can I please ask for clear, concise messages to come through for all who need to hear them today? Thank you. The moon is moving into Sagittarius today, so we are now moving out of that new moon energy, and Sagittarius will bring with it a lot of fiery energy. Some of you may like that, some of you may not like that so much. See how you are with it. Have a look to see what Sagittarius is doing in your chart as to how you might align with that moon's energy. Have a look at where the moon is as well in your particular charts. Okay, I've got an Angel Oracle deck here today. I felt drawn to using this one for the reading. So let's just pick one card for the theme for today. What theme are we looking at? I'm going to pick this one. We have the Angel of Reconciliation. This says, let me be fully reconciled with what I have left behind. This is a little bit like making up for things that you have lost in the past or left behind in the past. Things that perhaps you haven't fully let go of, or even things that you had let go of, but it's coming around again. There is an opportunity here to rekindle a part of your past in a positive way. This being fully reconciled with what you've left behind can mean different things for different people. For some of you, it will mean a meet-up again with a certain part of your life in the past, and this could also be certain people in the past that you're meeting up with again, people you haven't seen for a while, or it could be an old situation just brought to mind, something that happened in the past, a particular event just being mentioned again today or being brought up for you. And there is an opportunity when that happens to assess how you feel about that and reconcile any feelings you might have towards that thing or that person. For some of you, there's going to be a little bit of healing involved here with that, especially if you have a little bit of past hurts or pain surrounding a particular event or person, issues that you haven't quite let go of or been able to heal wounds over. This is a little bit like the Six of Cups energy. It can be a really positive, lovely, nostalgic feeling, but it can also be a little bit difficult for some people where you almost feel sorrow and like you still want to live in the past when we really can't. We need to move on. So that's going to be the theme for today. I've got the Tarot of the Old Path here, so we're going to just pull out a couple of cards from here. The first card is just going to show us what is coming into play today that is aligned with this Angel of Reconciliation. Oh, now I'm confused. There are going to be three cards, guys, because I picked this one out consciously and these two flew out of their own accord. So that's very interesting. Let's turn over the one that I picked out consciously. We have the Emperor. Okay. The Emperor is telling me there is a chance to, first of all, master whatever this thing is that is to do with the past. There's a chance to kind of bring it to some kind of close or bring it to some kind of order so that you can move forward with it. I'm actually getting a sense here that whatever this is, you can use it practically now. So there may be an opportunity for some of you that comes your way today that you can take and use in a very practical sense as to how to move forward with your work or your job or just an area of your life that you're quite dominant in, that you're the boss of in some way or another. There could be issues as well here for some of you, reconciliation with past employment and work. Okay, so revisiting a certain situation there, or perhaps visiting an old career or an old way of working. All right, so that's the first thing that's coming out. Now, there are two more cards that flipped over here. I think this Emperor energy is what is coming into play for some of you today in alignment with this Angel of Reconciliation. And the other thing that's coming into play today for another set of you is the Five of Cauldrons. Now, this is about sorrow and grief of something to do with the past here. A disappointment that hurt you in some way or another, that disappointed you greatly. You couldn't let go of it. The hurt was too big. And there may be a certain fear now in going forward and trying to find joy and pleasure in something, trying to put yourself fully into a new thing optimistically because of this past hurt and disappointment. It's like you don't want to go there again. So that could actually also be to do with the Emperor energy, this thing or event that happened, perhaps in the workplace, perhaps to do with a person that you really looked up to and trusted, like a father figure. I feel like there's actually quite a lot to unpack there, and I feel like there are perhaps several storylines for several people here. But if you align with any of what I've said so far, if any of it is resonating with you, if it makes sense to you, then this next card is going to show you where it is that this can potentially take you, a kind of destination, if you will, for the moment. The Six of Rods. This is the victory card. This is about successfully resolving something, successfully putting something behind you, or successfully finding a new solution and being able to go down the right path. Perhaps something that you were not recognized for in the past to do with your employment means that you are recognized for it now. If there is some kind of hearing or some kind of acknowledgement that you wanted, some kind of results from assessments of some kind, that could be coming through in the very near future, if not today. And it looks like you are going to get some recognition and some acknowledgement for what it is that you wanted to receive that recognition for. This is a card of success, of winning your battle. So all in all, we've got a really beautiful positive energy here. Something important to you, I think, to do with work or employment, or to do with an area of life that you are the boss of, or to do with a particular father figure in your life. I mean, it could be your employer, but it could also be a father figure, like your actual father, grandfather, uncle, somebody that has been really prominent in your life in that way. If there has been a need for healing around that area, for finalizing something, bringing something to a conclusion, finding closure around that situation to do with past hurts and disappointment, you are going to potentially get the outcome either today or in the very near future. And it looks like it's a really positive one where you can finally move forward, where you get some kind of rewards and recognition that you have been wanting in the past, that you've been waiting for, and you're finally going to get noticed and seen and be able to move on to the next place and successfully gain this closure and be able to move on to your new phase, whatever that is, and in a much better way. Lovely. That's really beautiful. I'm going to leave that reading there, everybody. Have a fabulous day. I will be turning over 3 more cards and a runestone, going into this situation in a little bit more detail for anybody who resonates with this and wants that further detail. That is over on my Patreon page. The link is in the description below or in my bio. I'll see you over there. Everybody else, I shall see you tomorrow for tomorrow's free reading.